Well, hello. Here, yeah, come on. Hello, here we are again, and welcome back. This is our course for you to learn a little bit more of the English language, and today I'm going to talk about the everyday English. And you may ask me, hey Jerry, what is the everyday English? Well, this is something that you're going to learn in some minutes. But before we go, let me tell you something that I think it's very important, and all the time I have to do that. We have two words, and when we say every day, for example, we have the word here now, the word is every day. Some people say, but is it like together or separately? Like this, every day. So sometimes they say, or they think at least, that every day altogether is wrong. No, it's not wrong. Remember that's why we need to learn a little bit of grammar. Grammar helps, and as we say in English, grammar matters. Grammar is important. Because every day altogether is an adjective. And every day separated the way it is, it's an adverb. And then you say, well, but what does that mean? Well, remember that adjectives usually come before nouns. In the everyday, like separated, it comes as an adverb, it comes at the end of the statements because it's going to be an adverb of time, or as some people like to say, it's an adverbial clause of time. And normally they come at the end of the sentences. So you don't need to worry that much about grammar. But of course you need to worry about grammar because I don't think people like to be speaking in a kind of inadequate way, in a kind of wrong way, as we like to say, because then it seems that you do not know how to speak the language. Your command of the language is not as good as it should be. Okay? So then in this case, when we say every day like this, remember that it's an adjective because we are talking about the everyday English. It means that kind of English that you use every day. So here is a little bit different from the previous topic when we talked about the universalized English words. And remember, if you didn't see the previous class, you go back there because we talked about the universalized English words. Today is about the everyday English. So that kind of English or that kind of words that we usually use in our lives, okay? And for example, live is one of the words because we use it very often. So let me give you some examples. Let me use like capitalize it. Remember that these are examples for everyday English, the English we use every day. As I use the word live, for example, let me see if it's okay. Yes, it's okay. We have, for example, the word live. Again, why the grammar part matters? Because live can be an adverb, for example. It can be, let me see what else it can work with. It can be a noun, when you say like the live. Okay, the live Jerry presented was this, was that, was good, was very good, and whatever. But we also have the possibility of having it as, remember, as a noun. So as you have as a noun, remember that it's like a show. But then, as we have a different pronunciation, it's going to be a verb. And as a verb, you say live. Live as a verb, but live as a noun and as an adverb. But then remember that live can also be an adjective. This is something that I was trying to remember. So it can be an adjective, it can be an adverb, and it can be a noun. And it can be a verb. So remember, as a verb, live. As a noun, live. As an adverb, live. As an adjective, live. I'll give you examples. As an adjective, you say, for example, live music, because the music that is played live. And then I gave you the idea of the adverb, because when you use the adverb, you say, for example, that the music was played live. Let me put like here, music played live. So in this situation here, it's an adverb. So it seems to be simple. Remember that adverbs usually follow or are followed by verbs. That's why we call them adverbs. The other one, as I said, we have Jerry's live. Jerry's presentation, Jerry's gig, Jerry's performance. We can use a synonym and then it will be nice. Now as a verb, let me use like 2 dashes there. We can say Jerry and Mill, right? Just to have 2 guys here. So Jerry and Mill live together. Yes, in the same body, because I'm Jerry Mill. So Jerry and Mill live in the same body. So in a situation like this, remember, you need to have 2 people, because if you have just Jerry, you say Jerry lives, Mill lives. In this case, I use 2 subjects because then I wanted the word to be like this. So in a situation like this, we say Jerry and Mill live. Okay? So getting back there, let me put like attention. I think it's better if I put like attention. It's gonna be a lot better if it's like this. Okay? Well, so then we have there, I need to look at the screen here just to be okay. So we have Jerry and Mill live together, for example. Okay? So as we have it here, Jerry and Mill live together like that. So this is a verb, and that's why it's important. Why attention? It's because although we use the word live as a noun, remember, as a verb, I don't think we use that often. So when I say these everyday English, and let's get here like the examples. Now I can use the examples. Let me put them like this. You understand now what I want to say. So I said, for example, live. I have a list here. Today I need to focus on my list. We have the word like banner. And let me use another word like, let's see, design maybe. Design. I think it's okay. So to get this, remember that live is a noun. Banner is also going to be a noun. And the design is also a noun. It can be a verb, but in this case I'm going to use as nouns. Remember that noun in Portuguese we say substantivo, sustantivo, as the Spanish people say. But substantivo in English we say noun, okay? And the word, just for your information, the word is like this. So remember, noun means substantivo, because then you understand it a little bit better. When you organize a list of words, remember that you can have the words like live, live, banner, and design. And sometimes we need to use a dictionary to give you the explanation. It's not a good idea to be only translating. Live is this, banner is this, design is this. This everyday English is that one that we usually do not translate. This is important. We do not usually translate the word. So that's why I'm going to show you now the dictionary. Because when we have the dictionary, you are going to realize that we have different ways of doing that. So now you see there, man, it's so beautiful, see? I'm going to type here, for example, let's see, the word live. So as you see the word live, attention to this. Number 1, live as a verb. So then you can listen.
Live. Live.
Because then we have here, remember, British English and American English. So they give you here the explanation, but it's not what we want. We don't want live verb. What we want, let's see where it is. So we have here, we have lots of possibilities, way of life, etc. Earn a living, exciting life, imagine something. Guys, we have a lot of explanations. Well, maybe I let it go, so let me get it back. I hope you do not get dizzy. Let's see. Earn a living, the way that someone lives. So I need to get a little bit back. Way of life, it's going to be here. An adverb or a preposition. Okay, I forgot, but it can be a preposition. It depends. Let me see another one. To be alive or to be able to stay alive. Okay, so let's see. I think it's going to be the same way. Let me just get back. Yes, it's going to be the same. So I need to go to the second possibility. So let me just go back, go down here, or go up in this case. And let's see if this dictionary brings the other possibility. Okay, so I hope you're not dizzy. But the idea is that, there you are. Okay, you got to be patient. It's down there. So then you have number 2. See the way it's pronounced here, live. So then you listen, British English.
Live.
And then you listen to American English.
Live.
And that's it. Okay? Well, so then you have here, it's related to living. So it means not dead or artificial. I'm going to get this and I'm going to use there. This is the one we want. I'm sorry. This is the one. A live television or radio program is seen or heard on television or radio at the same time as it is actually happening. So this is what I'm gonna use. So now I need the WordPad back. So just a moment, because then I'm going to cut and paste it here now. So the explanation I need for this is this one. So you see, I did not translate, okay? So I did not translate. So let me just try to make it in such a way that you can get like everything. So yes, now it's okay, because if I don't look beside here, you're not going to see it exactly the way it is. Okay, so a live television or radio program is seen or heard on television or radio at the same time as it is actually happening. So remember, live, because in this case is going to be a noun. But here, and this is important again, when you say a live television program, now live is an adjective, because I'm explaining the word live using again the word live. Before I forget, remember that program without ME at the end is American English. Remember, this Longman is a British dictionary. That's why it's written program, or like this, with double M and E. So that's why sometimes you're going to see some kind of different ways of writing the word. Okay? Now we are going to the word banner, and using the word banner, we are going to use dictionary again, because you remember banner for the companies, for the enterprises. Sometimes you have that kind of a flag, but it's not exactly a flag, in which we are going to have this thing. So then up there now you have the dictionary, and here as we use the dictionary, I need to go back there, and then I'm going to use now the word banner. So as we use the word banner, remember, you are going to listen to that in British English, so
Banner.
and American English.
Banner.
One thing that I usually tell my students in class is, remember the Incredible Hulk? The guy says, yeah, sure. So what is the guy's name? The, let's say, the other side of Hulk. Bruce Banner. So remember, Bruce Banner, or Banner, is the guy's surname. So we do not usually translate or worry about this. But as we talk about banner, this is the idea. Okay? Here. A banner is going to be a long piece of cloth on which something is written, often carried between two poles. This is the usual way. Although we have people doing that now using the commercial way. But anyways, it's going to be something like this. So let me show you. Yes, I think it's better now. So then you have here the word banner. So banner then, banner, I guess we have Man, I love this thing live. Okay, so there you are. Yes, I think it's fine now. You can see everything that I see. So a banner then is a long piece of cloth on which something is written, often carried between two poles. Okay, two sticks, if you want to understand. Okay, not sometimes like this, but usually it's gonna be like this. So it's a banner. It's usually used nowadays commercially. Okay, but if you say, hey, Brazilian people say banner. It's not right or wrong, remember, but if you say banner in English, especially American English, guys are going to look at you, let's say, what do you mean? Better if you use the way they say. So if you say banner, Bruce Banner, as I said, much better. And remember that banner comes from the verb to ban. Okay, ban, and then you say band, and then it goes on. It's interesting that you try to get some cultural stuff as well. It's gonna help you a lot. Well, another word that we have is the word design. We are going to take a look at the dictionary once again, and then we have the word design, okay? Remember that we have the word designer too, but then designer is the person who makes design, okay? So here we have the word, okay, design, okay? This is important to have these symbols. It's a noun, and then in British English,
Design.
then we have the American English pronunciation,
Design.
and we have here the explanation. Let me see, the process of planning, no, the way that something has been planned, it's a pattern. No, what we want, let's see, a drawing that shows something will be made. Yeah, this is the one, okay? You see, it's only the definition number 4. Because when you say that it's a drawing, a layout, an idea, a concept, all of these are the things we need. So a drawing that shows how something will be made or will be look like, this is what we have in mind. Okay? So we are going to get back now to the WordPad. So just a moment, please. So there you are. And now I can paste it again. Let me see now. I guess I need to do like this. Let me just organize here, guys. I love this thing. You see, live thing. So then you can see everything. So I need to just take a look like this. I think here. Yes, now you can see everything. Yes, it's okay. So that's what I said. Design is a drawing that shows how something will be made or what it will look like. Okay, so if you know the word draw, like that program, Corel Draw, and then you know that it's a drawing, right? It's going to be a layout, an idea, a concept. If you understand like this, it's a lot better. Let me just get back and remember that I'm giving you some examples of words like live, that we use every day, a word like banner, that we also use every day, and the word design. Remember that when I say that we, I mean we Brazilians. So I'll give you here some other examples, not too many, but at least some other examples of words that I consider to be everyday English. So words like, for example, just hold on, hobby. Another word I have here, jeans, okay, especially the pants, kit, okay, makeup kit, health kit, something like this. News, especially nowadays, we say the fake news, right? People use fake news just like Portuguese nowadays. Another word that I have here is the word bacon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess, right? I'm so bad here, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's okay. So these are some of the words or expressions. Let me put here like an expression so that I can use another word that I like so much. Bob, a friend of mine called Bob likes it too. So we have the words hobby, jeans, kit, news, bacon, and skate. When we talk about news, remember that we say fake news, okay? When we say the word kit, we can say, for example, makeup kit. What is a makeup kit? Kit de maquiagem. So you can go and of course get other ones. We have the word jeans. So you can use, for example, blue jeans, which is so normal for us to say. I'm not going to use for all of them. But then you see that you don't need to use only one word. You can create some chunks. One word, another word, at least two, maybe three, maybe more. So instead of saying jeans, you say blue jeans. Instead of saying kit, say makeup kit. Instead of saying news, say fake news, for example. My suggestion to you, and I'm doing that every time I can. My suggestion is, let me see here. Place, I would say, no, let's say write down. Write down definitions in English for the words above, or any other word. Let me just see. Yeah, let me just reorganize here so that you can see it. So this is my suggestion. My suggestion is that you write down definitions in English for the words above. For example, skate. You know that skate is that kind of sports object that especially the young guys use to move around, to practice sport, for instance. But did you know that skate is also a kind of fish? Yes, it is. So I'm going to use the dictionary just to show you that what you're going to do is what I did before. What does that mean, Jerry? Well, that means that you are going to use this. There you have the dictionary, by the way. You just come here and then you type skate. Okay, wait a moment, of course. And then it comes. Here you have the word skate here. See the way you pronounce it. Skate, skate. How you pronounce it? British English.
Skate.
And then American English.
Skate.
Remember what I said. Skate, remember as this. One of a pair of boots with metal blades on bottom for moving quickly on ice, like ice skate. And we have other possibilities, okay? But what I want to show you is this one. Take a look at this. A large, flat sea fish that can be eaten. This is what I want you to understand. I got fish, sorry. So then we have here the word, oh man, don't do like this. Okay, like this. Sea fish. Okay, so skate is the fish. Because of this fish, the name of that board with wheels under it, we call that board also the skateboard. We call it like that. So because of the fish, we get the board. So this is interesting because people sometimes do not know the origin of the words or the origins. So in this case, even as a noun, we have the skateboard used for sports, but originally it was a sea fish. And then remember that you have examples and examples and examples. Some of the examples, you don't have them recorded, but some of them you do. Take a look at this. Now skate is a verb. The same pronunciation, listen.
Skate.
Or American English now.
Skate.
As a verb, it means to move on skates. Well, of course, to move on skates. But take a look at this. Here you have this symbol. It means that the sentence is recorded. But remember, it's recorded by using British English. So if you like British English, nice, great. If you say, no, man, I prefer American English, well, then you go and try to listen to that in American English. But it's only in British English. So you listen to it, please.
The children skated on the frozen pond.
Well, so then in American English, you would say the children skated on the frozen pond. Okay, the children skated on the frozen pond. So we have a kind of a difference between American English and between, of course, British English. So this is not that difficult to remember. If you want to use this is the Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English. You just go there, take a look at this, LDOCEonline.com. You go to the dictionary, get the word skate or any other word you want. You have the explanation here, the definition. What you need to do is just to copy or Control C, Control V, poof, there you are. You just use it. Okay? Getting back now to the WordPad. Let me just get back and talk to you again about this. So remember, that's my suggestion. Write down definitions. That's what I showed you some minutes ago, some minutes before, and write the definitions in English. Just to get to the very end, remember that today I talked to you about everyday English. In case you didn't have time to copy, remember it's gonna be here recorded, so you can like it, you can share it, you can leave your comments, you can, I don't know, get in touch with me by using suggestions. You can get into my social networks and interact with me. But it's very important that you try every time that you watch this video and the other videos before and the videos to come, that you try to write down, that you try to make notes, because they're going to be useful a lot. It's not everything I had to say about everyday English, but I think it was helpful, and I hope to see you next time. So bye-bye.